This is Sharika, UR14CS 122. This is experiment 5 in Unix. Here we are going to use file processing using shell script. So the first program is to find the number of occurrence of a word or a character from a file. So for that we've displayed number one. One is to find the occurrence of word and second is to find the occurrence of a character. So now here we get the option from the user, and then we get the file name from the user, the file from which he wants to the file which he wants to use, and then -f file name is used to check if the file exists or not, and then he enters the word that he wants to search, and then we use grep-o and the given word and the file name, and we count. So hence we find the particular word that he's entered occurs how many times in a file. And then we use -o because WCL reads the lines, but then if the same word, suppose if I give badminton, if the word badminton occurs twice in a single line, then it wouldn't count if I don't use -o. And then next is to count the character, and then the same thing, I get the file name, and then I check if the file exists, and then exists or not, and then I get the character he wants to count, and then the same thing, grep-o, the character and the file name is passed here, and then WCL is used for count, and then I'm displaying the count. And so let's see the output. So I first search a word, file name is flower.txt. There I want to search a word called tennis. So here I go. So in that particular file, flower.txt. So I have, this is Sharika, my favorite sport is tennis. So this tennis occurs only once, so that is red there. Same way, when we give a character, the number of characters gets displayed. Let's go to the next program. So here the next program is to find and replace a word or character in a file. So here I enter the same thing. I get the file name from the user and check for the file existence, and I enter the pattern, the pattern that is already in the file, and then the replacement. So here set I is used for is the screen reader. I is not case sensitive to avoid case sensitiveness, and then this is the pattern is passed and this is replaced in a particular file. So let's see the output. So file name is, again I'll give flower.txt. Here I want to replace tennis with badminton. Badminton. So now when I go back to space flower.txt, my favorite sport is badminton. So next, let's see the next program. The next program is to display the file information, the inode, the permission, the links, the file names, and all that stuff. So to get the file information, okay, so first here we read the file name, and then we check for the file existence, and then ls space li is to get all the information. So we get all the information, and we store it in this particular file. We store it in the file, and then we cut it column by column using a delimiter space. So as such, the inode number, the permission, the links, owner ID, group ID, everything gets displayed when we give ls/li. We just store it in that particular file, and then we just cut it and we just display it. So let's see the output. So here, so I get the inode number. So this file, no, I'm sorry, we don't store it in this particular program. We don't store it in this particular file. What we do is, this is a file name, the information of the particular file, the inode number, the permission link of this particular file. So whatever file name that we give, it gets inside, and the information for that particular file gets displayed. So that is what we see here. So once we've given flower.text, in that particular line, in for flower, the inode number for flower.text, the permissions, the links, the owner ID, the size, the date, time, and the file name gets displayed. So let's see the next program. Okay, here the next program is to display the user information, the number of times and user has logged in, and everything. So here what we do is, we get the username from the user, and then who hyphen u displays all the particular users who logged into the system. So grep user, it searches for the particular username that has been entered, and then it cuts column by column. It cuts the first column, second column accordingly to display the username, the terminal number, the date of last login, the time, the IP address, and then to display the count, we use the same, the who hyphen u and the grep command and the cut in the column, and then here we create a file. We store this particular information into the file. So here is where we store it into the file, last.log.text. Then what we do is, we count the number of lines in last.log.text so that we get the number of times the user has logged in. So let's see the output. Username, so UR14CS122. Here we go. So here we get the username, the terminal that I am using, and the last log information, the date that I've logged in, and then the time I've logged in, and the IP address I'm using, and the number of times I've logged in. It's 4 times. Here it gets displayed. And then the next program. The next program is to display the login information from /etc/password. So from this particular file, we are displaying all the username, the password, UID, full name, directory, the shell name, and all that. So first the file name has been specified, so /etc/password, and then we check for the file existence, and then we open the file. Cat is to open the file, and then we cut it column by column using a delimiter colon here. So let's see the output. Here we go. So first the username, all the usernames gets displayed, then the password, and then the user ID, the group ID, the full name, the directory name, the shell name, everything gets displayed. This is experiment 4.